10 years ago, I had a drink with Meghan Markle, which changed the face of the British monarchy. I arrived, it was a freezing winter evening. There was only one reason why Meghan wanted to meet me, and that's because she wanted column inches. She had asked various other showbiz journalists who had declined her offer. I was the only one that went to meet her. She wanted to be famous in the UK, and she was very underwhelming, very quiet actually. And we started talking about our love lives, and she told me that she had just got divorced, or she was in the process of getting divorced, and how hard it had been and how hard she was finding it to find another man. And then she brought up Ashley Cole.
The question has to be asked, what would have happened if Katie Hind, or Hind, I don't know how to pronounce her last name, had actually set up Meghan Markle with this other man? And the question that everybody seems for some reason not to ask, or people haven't noticed, is that what was Meghan Markle doing in London in 2013 looking for men, while at the peak of her Rachel Zane career, and being happily married to Trevor Engelson? Yeah.
Juro desempeñar fielmente mis funciones, guardar y hacer guardar la Constitución y las leyes, respetar los derechos de los ciudadanos y de las comunidades autónomas y fidelidad al rey.
This is so beautiful. Infanta Leonor, Princesa Leonor of Spain, our future queen. I mean, let's not forget Latin America. I have actually two monarchies, the Latin one and the British one, because I'm Canadian and also from Latin America. So she's so beautiful. She really is beautiful. I truly love her very much. Yeah, we just saw Katie Hind speak about, I posted that video at the very beginning. By the way, if you like the videos, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Make sure that you are still subscribed, because YouTube has a tendency to delete and unsubscribe people when they do their cleanup for accounts that they deemed are not active. So you might find yourself unsubscribed from many channels. Uy, Siri, are you okay? So yes. So thank you very much. Just make sure that you like it. Oh, and I got new merch, so just go and check it out as well. That helps the school. So yes, we see one drink. What was Meghan? Because Meghan, I posted this before from her own TIG account. Meghan had been coming to London from the moment she joined Soho House. And I can tell you that the TIG, no other actor from the TIG, from Suits, came over to London. This woman went to London, to Hong Kong, and all of this while married to Trevor Engelson. Okay, they were together for a little bit over 10 years. They got married in 2011, if I'm not mistaken, and by 12-13, late 12-13, he received a ring and a mail with a divorce. Yeah, and it was quickly done. But it's interesting because here, Katie says that there's very many things to note here. One, nobody cared to listen about Meghan Markle. And the sad part is that even to this day, nobody does. Nobody does. Nobody cares to hear about Meghan Markle. Dior wanted Harry. Oprah wanted Harry. But Meghan says, oh, if you want Harry, you're going to have to interview me first. I have to be the star of the show. The mental health thing in New York wanted Harry, not Meghan Markle. Yet she sat herself in the middle of that stage talking about family. I mean, Meghan Markle and mental health, knowing full well that she is the poster of mental health illness, and in my very humble opinion, of acute narcissism. She's the poster for mental health illness, for narcissism, for nastiness, but for family destruction, for horrible mothers. And yet she sits on a stage pretending, gaslighting the entire world as to the opposite. And all of that because nobody wants her. They want Harry. They want Harry. They don't want her. So it's interesting that Katie Hind says that Meghan Markle went to London in 2013 2013, almost, almost in October, something like that, 2013, because Meghan Markle did many trips back then, looking for men, column inches, and looking for men. So Meghan Markle didn't go looking for work. She went looking for men. And back then, she would have been, in 2013, she would have been 33 years of age at the prime. Well, for Hollywood, past her prime. But still, young. At the height of her fame. Because after 2013, Suits started to decline in viewership. And she knew her role was being written out. So, what was she doing? And the thing is that I'm shocked that people don't get that Meghan Markle went to London looking for men in 2013 while still married, by the way, to Trevor and dating Corey Vitello, whom she cheated on with Rory McIlroy, allegedly, and that hockey player, and apparently Matt Lauer and this photographer, that they had this sex tape with. I mean, there's a long list. So why aren't people questioning this? I mean, we have a woman out there, and the mainstream media, it's still not picking on it. And there's another thing. Why, I'm just shocked, to tell you the truth. And now we're gonna have Harry named board of director from African Parks, a man who hasn't been able to fulfill his promise to the Lesotho girl that he promised to look after. And I will leave P. Dinah's video linked at the bottom, because I'm so glad she did that video. Because this is the little girl. Remember that little girl that Harry was holding in his hands? The black little girl in Lesotho that he promised he would look after her. Shocker, he didn't. A man who uses people, uses organizations, exploits them, along with the wife. I mean, now not even the poor elephants are safe from Harry and Meghan. Because now he's targeting the elephants. City, if you want to come here, okay? Now he's targeting the elephants, as if they don't have enough problems of their own. So people wonder what would have happened if Katie Hind had set her up with Ashley Cole. The reason why she didn't set her up with Ashley Cole is because she wasn't famous enough, and she didn't think she wasn't attractive enough, she wasn't interesting enough, and she knew that Ashley Cole wouldn't be interested in her at all, because basically Meghan Markle had nothing to offer to him. Can you imagine how terrible that is for Meghan Markle to realize that a footballer doesn't want her? And the fact that she has to go across a continent to look for men because she's burnt every bridge in North America. She's slept with pretty much every man that there is to sleep with, and she still couldn't get anywhere. Okay? I mean, would Harry have married somebody else? Let's not forget that Harry, when he was asked about his girlfriend back then, Chelsy Davy, and they asked him, where is she from? And he said she's from South Africa. But don't worry, not that she's black or anything. I got newsflash for Harry. Nobody was worried if Chelsy had been black. It was him who was worried. I mean, the only one who was worried about people thinking that Chelsy was black was Harry himself. Okay? Because nobody really cared. Let's not forget who the royal racist in this whole family is. Verified. Now, by the way, many of you are sending me hate messages because you're still calling me names, being a royal racist, because I call out Harry and Meghan Markle. I just don't call out Harry and Meghan Markle. I also call out King Charles and any other royal. I've called out Prince Andrew, Eugenie, Beatrice. And so, don't waste your time sending me those long emails because I don't read them. So yeah. So, I mean, why? People wonder, how did Meghan Markle get there? How important was Soho House in getting Harry hooked? Had Harry been sober, would she have been able to sink her claws in him? You know, had Harry been of healthy mental health and a strong, secure man, Meghan Markle would have never, ever been able to get her hooks or her claws in him. Meghan Markle would never be, I mean, even a footballer told Meghan Markle no. Just think about this, that Meghan had to fly, and I stress this part, Meghan had to fly across the continent to look for men because she couldn't find any man in North America that she thought it was worth her caliber. She has slept with everybody that she could to rise to the top, and she hadn't been able to. How much Harry's stupidity, his drug issues, his mental health issues play a part in him being caught like an idiot. And also the huge jealousy that he felt for Harry, for Prince William, because clearly there was a lot of envy and hatred. You know, Harry must have been envious of Prince William. He must have hated his grandmother. By the way, thank you, Andrew Mellon, for this beautiful portrait of the Queen and Prince Philip. I love it. How much hatred did he really feel? You know, people say don't go by their words. Oh, I love my grandmother, but his actions say that he hated her. Oh, I love my grandpa, but his actions say that he hated him because, well, they were both dying and they needed his support. He turned his back on them. So how much was the deep-rooted hatred for his family already there? And Meghan Markle just came up and, because unlike his two other previous girlfriends, Cressida and Chelsy, they both refused to trash his family. They both got along with Prince William and all of his family. So it's incredible what a difference a drink makes. Like Katie Hind said, nobody wanted to take Meghan Markle's calls. And the way things are going, nobody now still wants to take Meghan Markle's calls. Leave me your thoughts, beautiful people.